Alright, I gotta load up the comments
Yeah, get in here.
on the tube. We are live.
Topo in here at 4 p.m. Oh my god.
4 people watching.
Guys, let us know if you can hear us. Give me a sign that you can hear us. We need to know.
Do a little emoji.
Type Demon's Blood. Anyone who's in the chat.
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
Power Comics.
Greetings, power people! It ain't a fucking power show unless we have a mild threat of a technical issue. So can you hear us? Hopefully they can. Can you?
I think they can.
They can hear us.
Give us a thumbs
Okay.
up in the
All right, give us a thumbs up. Give us a butt chug. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Power Comics Book Club. Oh, thank God we're heard. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
I'm Evan Husney, of course, and I'm joined to my left. Is our power celebrity guest, our permanent power celebrity guest. That is cartoonist supreme Benjamin Marra. How you doing, man? What's up?
Doing very well, thanks.
Oh, good. And we have our plumin. He's plumin. He's sprouting and blooming. We got the Power Comics head researcher, my dear friend, our hardest worker, Gabe Ruben Deichel. Gabe, how's it going?
Love you, big guy.
Yeah.
It's good, bud. Glad to be here.
Oh,
Exciting. Demon's blood, bro.
so happy to be here. I just got home from my trip. I was in Minnesota.
Oh, right. How was it?
It was great. I just got to start off with a little power tale of my adventures in Minnesota, because you guys will appreciate this. So I'm with my family. I'm at the Modern Art Museum there, the Walker Art Center, appreciating some art like you do as a power person. And
That's great.
I'm walking around looking at the art, and all of a sudden I look down at my phone and I see some new messages have come into the Power Comics message inbox, and somebody was like, "I think I just saw you at the Walker Art Center."
Yeah.
So there was a
Whoa.
power sighting, power paparazzi spotting sighting. I got noticed and recognized out in the art world. So that was amazing. So I don't know if you're listening, sir, if you're watching. You freaked me out, but I love you. Thank you for recognizing me, and that was cool. So that's weird.
Yeah.
So
That's
we're doing
amazing.
something.
That's fantastic.
We're doing something that makes a difference, apparently. But anyway, so of course, with every show, if you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, patreon.com/powercomics, we're uploading issues every week. We uploaded this week's ish. Demon's Blood is up there right now, so you can grab that and follow along. And man, guys, I got a power shipment coming in next week. Gabe, you don't know this yet. This is actually a power drop. What are we calling it? Power dumps? Power? What are we calling it? Power treasures. Well, here's a little sampler of one, because our good friend PM Home Video, who probably has a bigger and more impressive collection than we do, is actually sending in a bunch of issues for us to have on videos and scan for the archives. So
What a G. Amazing.
we're getting our hands on some shit that we've never seen, guys. So that's really, really exciting. So that's coming in soon. And this is the Power Week. We talked about it. This is the fucking Power Week. So it's kicking off tonight with Demon's Blood that we're reviewing, right? Tomorrow, Ben, Gabe, and I are recording a video with the guys behind Mutandis that we're going to publish sometime this week. And we're also recording that special super surprise power comic, which I think we're going to record later tonight. These guys have no idea what it is. It was sent in. This is a most wanted power comic-ish we've always wanted. One of our power community members sent it in to me secretly, away from the eyes and ears of Ben and Gabe. And we're going to be putting it under the camera here later tonight off air, but we're going to publish that hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll see. So anyway, Power Week. Shit's heating up, guys. I don't know if you're noticing it or feeling it, but I'm fucking feeling it.
Power Comics after hours. Sexy.
Power Comics up all night.
Yeah. So we got a lot of really cool shit. And then, of course, I have a surprise. I think it's got to be, I don't know. I just like saying surprise. So I got a surprise at the end of the episode. Tonight's show. Stick around. Don't just log off when we're at the fucking final page. Stick around. I got a surprise to show you as a little teaser for later on for what we're doing this week. But anyway, guys, shall we take a look at Demon's Blood?
Oh, yes. Man. Dude.
All right. Swapping to the overhead cam. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got my knife. I actually don't know where my ring is, so there's no ring tonight. Spoiler alert. So
What?
sorry. I don't know. I put it down. I took a piss and put it down somewhere, and I can't fucking find it. But it's here somewhere.
Did the TSA confiscate it?
No.
It's a weapon.
It's a weapon. No, let me just move my skulls here. Just hang on a second. All right. Oh, I smashed one of them on the floor. Shit.
Oh no.
That's
Grandpa's skull.
all right. So anyway, all right, Demon's Blood. I mean, it doesn't get more in the back of social studies than fucking Demon's Blood, right?
It's a heavy tracer, baby.
Totally. I mean, I think when were we talking about like the possibility of goth power comics? Like a while back. I feel like this might be the goth power comic, especially just the cover.
It's really gothy because it's pretentious on the inside.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Yes.
It's got the the like somber poetry.
Yes.
The I was stuffed in a locker prologue.
Super angsty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, epilogue is equally as angsty. Book ended by 2 ultra angsty little diatribes by our creators here.
I
Love
feel
it.
so naked without my ring. This is horrible.
Oh,
Ugh.
I wish you had like a ring tan. Like your fingers like lily white.
So
yeah, I don't recognize your hands without it.
I know it's like it could be somebody else. So Ben, was this a first time read for you?
Yeah, it was. Even though
really?
this comic, has been on my radar for a long time. The cover is really striking and has
really good.
Yeah, it's just really memorable. It just leaves a pretty strong impression, I'd say.
I would argue that you've actually read it many times in the past because it's clearly traced from like 100 different comics.
Yeah, there's a lot of tracing going on, which is awesome. But obviously this cover is just one of the best Power Comics covers for sure. One thing I wanted to also mention, but we didn't mention at the top of the show, is that we did put up a poll, last week for you guys to vote on if it was going to be this-ish or if it was going to be Delta Squadron, which we also have to cover in the near future. And it was a tie. It was 50% tie. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
Deadlocked.
so happy. We talked about it. We said we hoped it was going to be a tie because they were both equally as amazing, and you guys you knew it.
So that's just like crazy. And so whatever. So we did it again, and then it actually won by quite the margin. So
sounds fishy.
Sounds
Evan.
a little Stop the steal.
Evan bought Chinese followers to buffer the.
What up, goddamn logs in the chat? How's it going? We got Raimi Bennett in the chat. Yeah, yes. Raimi says the grievance in the prologue and the epilogue is so good in this, and that's what we love. The intro letters are the fucking dumping zone usually for the airing of the grievances, and this really is probably the best airing of the grievances. So
yeah, and I think I would argue, I don't want to spoil it, but I think the second to last page makes this just the best comic. It's a special little advertisement for something that
for something
they put out that is so funny. It's just so perfect. Yeah. After this nightmare comic.
All right, well, let's dig in. We've been on the air for 15 minutes already. Let's crack it open.
Why not?
So, all right. So, right off the top, we're gonna skip the. We're gonna not look at this present moment, but let's get into this unbelievable prologue here. And this is 1986, by the way. So this is perfect prime power zone.
Wow.
What were you gonna say, Ben?
Prologue is not the right term for this. This is like a introduction or something.
Yeah.
Because it has nothing to do with the story. It's not a prologue to the story. Anyway.
Meet the artist.
Yeah. Neither is the epilogue. It's just.
It's amazing. So we're in Utica, New York. So you can put a pin in that on your power map. We gotta. Someone's got to make us a power map, and we can trace it all there.
Shit.
All right, here we go. If you want an enjoyable hobby, which is very profitable and doesn't take much time, don't take up comic writing. So already fucking, angst right out the gate.
No shit, bud. He thought he was going to be a millionaire from writing comic books.
Probably. from like the TMNT expplosion and stuff.
Sure.
Totally.
Maybe.
I can honestly say though, it's been a quite a learning experience for both of us. We wanted to produce something a little different off the beaten path. We aren't into role-playing imitations, fill-in-the-blank sword, quest of the Dragon Lords of Orion, etc. You know the type. You know the type. It's almost like more of a Dave Mustaine voice. You know the type. Neither do we care much for current fads. Anyone can produce a comic called, for instance, preteen parasitic protozoa with little or no pubic hair, quote unquote.
That's pretty creepy, man.
What a burn.
Whatever, I know. Yeah. And it will sell on the title alone, but it'll probably won't have much literary merit or lasting value. Okay. Demon's Blood is none of the above. In fact, it defies classification. Well, that's true. It was originated and drawn by a creative genius with a penchant for violence. Oh my God! This is insane. And written by a novelist. A novelist. Is that himself? Who never read a comic book. So it should prove to be an interesting mix. We don't quite have our act together yet, however. As you may have noticed looking through the book, the art is in a transitional stage. Uh-oh, here we go. Chucking someone under the bus. And this is my favorite. Chris has a lot to work on. Oh, Chris. Chris has a...
Chris.
Oh, no, sorry. Chris has to work on... Oh, I'm sorry. Chris has to work on... Wait, let's see. The art is in a transitional stage. Chris has to work on proportionality and perspective and on closing the gap in quality between the cover... I agree. and certain interior panels, which he has achieved in the second issue. Of course, that 1 second issue that, we'll never see in our lifetime. I have to work on adapting my writing style from book writing to comic book writing. Oh, excuse me. So please bear with us and stick around for the second issue. It's nearly done as we go to press, and well worth your while. Signed, Jeff Bennett, writer and manager of Odyssey Publishing.
And school shooter. I just want to say, Tofo called it out. I was thinking the same thing, that it doesn't defy classification. It's a goddamn power comic, man.
That's right.
Sorry, bro.
You're just a little early, pal. So, yeah, that's it. It's pretty great. Airing of the grievances. We're throwing Chris under the fucking bus. Let's see what Chris has to offer us here in the opening panels. And it's so great how it sets it up, because this comic immediately, you're like, oh, this novelist,
Yeah.
Right.
It's created by a literary genius, written by a novelist,
drawn by a man needs to work on his proportionality.
A prison tattoo artist.
yeah. Oh my God.
It rules, dude.
But it rules.
It does rule.
Truly, I mean, as we go through it, the art is really, it's a heavy tracer. It's really sloppy, but it is elevated to, like, it has this magical quality where it's actually amazing and really endearing and exciting and interesting in a way that a lot of other shit isn't. It's total power comics. I love it so much.
What a positive swerve there from our
fuck
head,
you, Jeff.
From our head dunker.
Jeff.
Okay, here we go. All right. So here we go. The cool air descends slowly upon the streets of the city like a chill. Oh no. Like a chill dark blanket. Okay. Softly settling its folds. As each dying ray grudgingly surrenders its warmth to the night. And it's kind of insane, like, what we're actually looking at here. Like, it took me a minute to, like, I don't know if it's coming through on the stream, but, like, is this like it's water on wood, I guess, but it looks so crazy. Kind of cool. And this here almost looks like an animal. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like trippy a little bit. When the deadly flower of the sunset blooms, the gathering dusk is the dawn of their horror. Some things never sleep. To the straining ears of one such tormented soul, the gentle night breeze carries the sound of running footsteps, a desperate thumping upon the cool, wet stone. Pitter, pitter, pitter. It's like matching
snap,
the fever.
Snap.
Snap, snap, snap. Hatching the fevered cadence of his heartbeat. Jesus Christ. And then we get this like cartoony, like
that's
so perfect.
It's a weird one.
Comic here. His fear like a cold this is good. His fear like a cold, pale worm. Twists slowly.
Literary genius.
Twists slowly in his gut as his soul cringes in the mortal terror of the pursuer. And then tonk. His vision blurred, his mind screaming what he dares not say aloud, he falters. The mud is wet and cool against his cheek, and for a moment he remembers another time, before all the madness and death, when the coolness was a gentle autumn rain. Wow. But it was only a dream. No! The love of life within him had long since decayed, moldering in the sepulture of his own evil designs. Such is the way of the dark things. This is like the guy from American Movie, like writing this.
You know? Totally.
Like that's what's going on, right?
Yeah. You did call it, and again, it's like we're gonna see a lot of different comic styles in here, but that one panel and that style is completely vacant for the rest of the comic. It looks like a Tintin character, like that guy, It's nowhere else in this comic. That style.
He doesn't say sepultura. He says sepulture. What does sepulture mean?
Sepulcher.
Sepulcher. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I'm not sure what. I'll look it up real quick. I can't remember what it is.
A small room or monument cut in rock or built of stone in which a dead person is laid. So it is it is a grave of some kind.
Yeah.
Like a tomb.
The tomb.
Okay. Maybe that is what sepultura also means, or
that could be.
I'm sure.
Sepultura. So amazing. Yeah, it's a coffin. Yeah, you guys know, we don't. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, here we go. Oh, this is where shit's getting real.
Oof.
So sudden deafening silence as the nameless fear which plagued him took shape in the dark form of Ravage. Alone they faced each other, for that is always the way with such things. Reflected in the cold steel of Ravage's eyes was something not unlike pity, for he knew the blood of the other ran cold with terror. And then, who are you? Please, just let me go. I'm not who you think I am. No, never those things. What are you guys feeling about the art style, Ben?
Love it. So good. It's really... These 2 pages especially, like, really hooked me on the art. It's just fantastic. Like, I don't know. It's really different for a power comic. And I don't know, just like the scratchy sort of scribbly lines. And then some of the there's just like some weird textures going on here. And I don't know, just like the heavy black.
It's so frenetic. There's so many insane decisions to make as an artist for how to do, just like, I'm gonna just scribble the background in this one panel, or this will be it's kind of like, hey Chris, when are we gonna get the art by? It's due tomorrow. Oh yeah, I got it, dude. And then stayed up all night. Yeah.
This is
an all-nighter right here.
It's an all-nighter. Yeah, this is cramming. He's cramming.
It's weird. It's weird. I don't know what they're looking at. You know, like to arrive at this kind of style. It's just
I think, man, I think it's someone who is not at a point to even develop a style, almost, where they're just like, how do I convey this image that the writing is,
like, and also like the like power form here of like this character is so cool. I mean, but then this is like more rendered. You know, it's kind of all over the place, which is cool. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really wild.
Well, diving back in here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There is a power decay, I think, after like these like first opening sequences, though.
Oh, it definitely gets fatiguey. Yeah.
I just disagree again. Round 2 of disagree. Through and through.
I'm not saying it declines in quality.
Not story. Just the art, right? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a whole. It's a.
All right.
It's a whole. Just keep going. We got like 75 pages of this.
Let's get to it.
Okay. I never thought it would end this way. Please don't make it happen again. Two shimmering bolts of steel explode from the hidden folds of his suit. And the sounds of pitiful pleading turn to those of bitter agony. Yet even as the silver-tipped missiles find their mark, there is a nagging doubt in the mind of the Slayer. And he looks like, I don't know what we're looking at here. We're looking at like, looks like Meatloaf or like in a Evel Knievel outfit here. A dawning realization that something has subtly changed. An evil stirring of forces far beyond their control. A voice unseen, he wants me to pause there, intrudes upon his whirling consciousness. This is the best here. Who is the pursuer and who the pursued? That is some fucking American movie shit right there.
Oh, it really is. That's Colvin dialogue. Who the Colvin. Pursued?
Yeah, who's the pursued? This should be from Wisconsin and it's not. But yeah.
Utica is pretty,
it really is.
Pretty Wisconsin?
Weird. Yeah.
An unnatural calm descends upon the strange pair as the very air seems to thicken around them. The horrible screams are somehow stilled, only to be replaced by the greater horror of silence. The mighty Ravage reels his mind, numbed by sudden knowledge. Once more, the voice had spoken. Where the hell are the rest, beast? That must be Ravage here, which is cool, right?
Yeah.
Love this drawing. It's like art.
Marra. Crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. The earth itself trembled as the old man issued his final challenge. A gurgling sound, thick with death and corruption. The voice not his own. And then this is awesome as he's choking on his own chicken here. The hell you say, Ravage? That's what this is. The forked serpentine tongue was the first to emerge, slowly at first, then several inches at a time, spouting a thick, greasy ichor in a foul rainbow. Oh! This dude needs to settle the fuck down. Ravage stood by helplessly, watching in speechless horror as the beast before him assumed its ghastly form. The transformation had begun. So,
dude.
I mean, do you think these guys knew each other, or do you think that one like sent out for like put an ad in something and got this guy, didn't have any money, and hired Chris?
No, I think they knew each other. I think they.
Okay.
I mean, there can't be too many literary geniuses in Utica, New York at this time. So it's a small world.
Okay.
What year did They Live come out? Was that like 86, the same year or something?
88, I want to say.
Okay.
You know?
Maybe Carpenter ripped off Demon's Blood, bro.
Perhaps. We have a splash page here that is incredibly epic as fuck, boys. Here we go. I mean,
oof, come on.
Wow.
That is so good.
Yeah.
So good. Wow, the demon hunters. Blah, and it's coming out and strangling Ravage here, which is awesome. I love like the little banana on the floor down here. A little banana.
So good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Of course.
It's an alley. Gotta have a banana in an alley.
Gotta have a banana.
Yeah,
Jeff, I love the splash.
Yeah.
I love it.
So good. Great shirt. Great poster above your bed.
Great decal for the side of your PT Cruiser. You know?
Script by Jeff Bennett, story by Chris, or story and art. So yeah, maybe they did collabs a little bit by Chris Short.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
They Live is 1988. Thank you. So wow, yeah, this predates They Live. So there we go. All right, and then here we go. Pretty great here. His confusion lasted only an instant, but the beast struck with a sudden savage speed. Wow. Okay. Too quick for even the razor-sharp reflexes of Ravage. The beast is hurtled through the wall of stone. And then shack. But the duel is not yet over. Ravage still has a few tricks up his versatile sleeves. Ooh, I don't like versatile sleeves. As he wields his powerful sword. Undaunted. Oh, this is a great snake here.
It's really good.
Really good snake. What do you think he's using for that texture there?
I think it's either using like a sponge or like some kind of like towel that's just like really chunky.
Yeah, it's a pretty inspired idea.
It's
right? Graphite on his scab, on his knee.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, totally. Undaunted by this display, it turns. Ravage stands mesmerized by the savage beauty of its cruel grin. Ugh. Put away your shining little toy, Ravage, and prepare to die. Now I will savor the taste. And then, of sweet revenge. Awesome. Again, the mighty serpent lunges, yellow, slitted, eyes gleaming with bloodlust. And this is so, like, atrophied here.
Oh, yes.
So anticlimactic, but amazing.
It's great.
And Scotch. Oh, my God.
Scotch. Love Scotch.
Scotch. Oh, my God. They must have gone to high school with Scotch. That was, like, probably their, like, the, like, the like, alpha, you know,
I think your new power surprises should be called Scotches from now on. I got a Scotch for you guys today.
I got a really good power Scotch coming. But the
shining Scotch.
But the shining sword was tougher than it looked. I think not. Oh, that's very like spazzy teenager writing. I think not. His aim is true and the evil spell is broken. In the distance, angry sirens wail. Probably just another domestic quarrel. No one fucking talks like this. Freeze! Police! That's an interesting sword detail in there.
I think it's a reflection of the cops pulling out.
Oh, it is. Cool.
Wow.
Chris doesn't have to work on shit. Chris has got it fucking down.
Chris is nailing it.
I know.
Chris is fucking nailing it.
They're both really nailing it. Like it's firing on all cylinders or firing with both barrels or whatever you want.
So you like the writing?
Yeah.
So you like the writing?
I like the writing, but I can't read it. You know, if that makes any sense, you know? It's like I mean, I love like the first page, all that description, all of those like you know, I don't know, just all of this like purple sort of like prose descriptions and like similes and metaphors and shit. It's just like
power fart.
It's an overload.
Yeah, I think the ultimate irony is that for me, the story is very generic and not interesting, and the art is incredible. And Chris holds this thing up, man. What?
We have a celebrity. We have a celebrity in the chat right now. Everybody stand up and applaud Will Holloway, the artist of Banyan of the High Fortress.
Give it up. Whoa. Give it up.
Oh man.
The artist of the cover of these wonderful power pieces. He's here.
Banyan.
Everybody give a little toast and a shout here. We have a power celebrity among us.
Oh, yes.
Scotch to my man Will over here.
Scotch Will, Scotch.
Thank you for joining us, Will.
Drinking Scotch on the rocks right now.
All right, back at it. And he's referencing Damon's Blood, which is you also drew that, which is that's on another level, my friend. So kudos to you.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so we got Ravage turns to deal with this new threat. The invisible bite of bullets cut as deeply as the sharpest of fangs. He sensed a presence above, and from within the mysterious folds of his armor, withdrew the instrument of his escape. Shung! So is that his butt or his hand? Oh, that's his hand. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Disappeared into the shadows above. The great little
fantastic panel. Love it.
I knew you'd love that. I knew you'd love that.
So great.
Little leg in the corner. Yeah, amazing.
Oh my god.
Sproing.
And was gone. What the? You there? Stop or I'll shoot. Excellent cops in the fog here too. I'm totally
fantastic.
Fantastic.
Great
His
panel.
feet had hardly reached the blacktop when he heard the whine of the bullets below him. I'm not sure what the shadow is supposed to be. This Nutsackian shadow here.
What is it?
Oh, who knows?
He's standing there above something. But
the spotlight?
Spotlight, yeah. It's a misshapen spotlight.
Amazing.
Oh, the best.
All right. Got some lovely ladies coming up.
Yep.
These traced ladies. Damn, I thought I had them. Great panel.
Love that background.
Scribble.
Me too. That's all you need. That's all you need.
That's it.
That's it. Through the body of the serpent was slain the demon spirit within. I'm going to call a meat wagon. Jesus, I don't know what that means. Is that meat wagon like some like Utica slang for like a
it's like
backup?
Yeah, it's like they're bringing out like the body bags or
right.
There's like 5 meat euphemisms on this page alone. It's very strange. There's another one coming up that freaks me out. Go on.
So then it was slain the demon spirit within was alive, and this is great. This is fucking great.
Really
Sarge?
good.
Christ, it looks like a slaughterhouse here. God, what happened? And this is and well, I hope they bring a sponge. Look at this stuff. It's like he was stretched. And then schlock. We have a schlock, a scutch and a schlock. Yeah, Sarge. Looks like your wife's meatloaf.
Right?
That is scutchy.
Ooh.
That's a diss.
Yeah.
That's a diss. Yeah. That's a low blow. Never saw anything like, I don't know, Sarge. I'll ask him. And then this is
yeah, this is the most confusing page, I think.
Super confusing.
I can't tell what's happening here.
Well, it looks like the guy's bending down to look at the carnage, and then he comes back up, and the guy's like,
Yeah.
Right. Just with the dialogue, it's so bizarre.
Yeah, the dialogue's
are
not helping it.
2 critical things are happening in that panel, though. Like when he's trying to bend the guy's neck to bite him, but he's also getting hit with a dagger in the top of his skull.
Oh, yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, but yeah.
It's very confusing.
Like chalk. Yeah, she's getting chalked as he's bending his neck.
Yeah, it doesn't really. Yeah, it's you gotta separate those panels.
Okay, so yeah, in this panel, his neck is being bent. He's getting chalked by a knife, and then the dialogue is, "Hey Jim, want to go up for a bite later?"
Mm-hmm. Brilliant.
That's some Ben shit. A rather persistent demon, so thought Ravage, as he hurled a blade more in anger than civic pride. Okay, so that's Ravage from the top, but that this should have been at the top of the panel or something to make it make more sense, or somewhere else entirely, or never.
Incredibly confusing, but
it's perfect.
It is.
It is.
I wouldn't change a thing.
This is the way we want it. Absolutely.
Yeah. This is perfect.
Do not change it.
Yeah. Ha! Now you've lost your lunch too. Ugh. Meatloaf and lunch and bending necks and at last the evil heart of the messenger was still, but Ravage's own heart was heavy, for he knew the real evil had only begun. Okay. So
I feel like there's an easier way to say that.
Yes, I know. Of course there is. Yeah,
of course.
It's like we have to like put it in like some Dagobah language in order to make
it. They're arrogant teenage writers.
Yeah,
they're gonna make it as flowery as possible.
Yeah, like lit major, lit undergrad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, on Rooftops, he's a novelist, so we have to check out what his novels are. Meanwhile, on the rooftops, I like your style, Ravage. You saved the day with that knife throw. The ultimate female, line for them to write is like to compliment a guy on his knife throw.
A knife throw. I know.
Like
it's
nice
so dark.
knife throw. Yeah, it is. Yeah, total.
It's a euphemism for
for
sexual
meatloaf?
prowess.
For meatloaf. Yeah, I can't believe meatloaf is discussed in this comic. All right, I should have let it chew on him a little first after he shot at me. That is so weird. Her face suddenly darkened. Before it died, it came to me. And this is, I don't know what's going on here. It's like, is his eyes glowing?
It's like an exorcism or something.
Great panel.
They're planning a sacrifice. I know, Scavenger. We haven't much time. So she's Scavenger, I guess? Yes. Scavenger and Ravage? That's cool. Midnight, the witching hour. Together they ran beneath the baleful gaze of the moon, little knowing they would soon face horrors beyond their wildest imaginings. Just want to take a peek.
All right.
Okay. So, there they go.
What was that? Why are you peeking?
There's one awesome page I want to preempt. Why are you
no peeking, Evan. No peeking. We're in this together.
Okay.
If it was too scary, you would have stopped right there and then.
All right. Along the deserted forest path walked the follower. Alone she had stalked them, guided unerringly by this very same vision from which she had learned her destiny. Okay, but now the silent stalker had lost the trail. So this is another woman here. Cool forest, by the way, Chris. I love your forest.
Hell yeah.
Totally into it. She had been a mere child when the dreams began vague and confusing at first. They had gradually assumed a frightening clarity in time. She dreaded the sunset. As the dream became a recurring nightmare, the mother she stared into her bedroom mirror, and something else stared back. Okay, this is getting a little nutty here. But then the dream slowly changed. She began to see others, bits. I'm sure Chris had no idea what the fuck to draw.
Yeah.
But then the dream slowly changed. She began to see others, bits of names, dates, places, sometimes even complete pictures in her mind, which she called her visions. This is when Jeff at the top was like, yeah, I need to learn how to not write a novel and write a comic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's no... Yeah, I know, and Chris literally just drew her 5 times in a row.
I know,
from Chris, like, fuck it, this is all in her head. So what am I gonna do?
This is not Chris's problem, okay?
Yeah,
Jeff, you fucked up. Okay,
Jeff, get in here, Jeff.
Yeah, her friends had laughed, but she only smiled. There was hope. Now it was changing again. Recently, the visions had become strikingly vivid. She had known of Ravage and his mysterious companion, but now there were only vague stirrings and a growing sense of unease. Somehow they were... Interrupts the fucking narration. Oh! Okay. Well, I was wondering when you two would show up. Who are you and why were you following us? Okay, so this is the woman from over here. I am Gina. You guys might need my help.
Excuse me, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Gina. From here on out.
I am Gina. You guys might need my help. Scavenger looked up with a start. Something about the name was somehow familiar. Long ago, before blind chance had involved her with Ravage. Help? How could a child help me? A child? Okay.
Yeah, I know. She's a child. Didn't they call her a mother?
That's like a slight, I guess.
I mean,
the doctors had her reoccurring dreams would pass, and still we have this we have dueling narratives here of her backstory being narrated over dialogue. Recurring dreams would pass, and they had, but was it all just blind chance? I think we know why you're here. Shut up! No, we don't. Let me handle this, little girl. I'm not a little girl. I'm 18, and sometimes I see things. And I can see that you need me. Ravage was not impressed. I need no one. All right, I'm gonna peek. Okay, yeah. All right. So we still loving this? We're still loving this, right, everyone?
Yes.
I mean, I love it, but I can't read it. It's like a slog to get through this.
No, I would argue again that this comic is better if you don't read anything and you just look at Chris's amazing art. He's genuinely, this is scary. He's a scary illustrator. He knows how to make stuff gross and freaky and weird. And it's incredibly boring and generic story with
so homegrown,
super adolescent dialogue and come on.
It's what we're here for.
This is actually the this sort of stuff, this sort of like adventuring characters is what it kind of what makes it not a goth power comic to me.
Exactly.
Like a goth power comic would not have. I mean, they might have demon hunters, but they wouldn't look like superheroes. They would.
Yeah, it wouldn't have like a weird sidekick girl who's not a part of the crew who's like, it's like this is not what's fucking metal and fucking gothy about it is this insane artwork and this stuff at the beginning with the
we didn't even mention
coming out of the guy.
We didn't even mention this little foot coming out here to play.
Oh, didn't even notice.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was weird.
Drawing outside the lines here, unconventional Chris. Okay, here we go. This is the fucking all-star page from the goddamn ish right here. Dun, dun, dun,
Yes. Yeah, that is a great panel.
I mean, this is tattoo worthy shit for sure.
Mhm.
This is a back tat right here for sure.
Prison tat. This is some prison tats right here.
It's so fucking awesome. No one. Who's she? Scavenger sighed inwardly. She sighed inwardly. Okay, just in case you want to know. It was obvious they would get nowhere with Ravage on an ego trip. She is Scavenger, a huntress. Jaina did have him on the defensive, though, which was more than she could do. Perhaps he's jealous, she thought. She can find demons, and she knows how to use a sword. We're a team. She needs me. And we certainly don't need you. Let's go, Scavenger. Jaina, my real name is Lisa. Sorry. Well, maybe Ravage wasn't very enthusiastic. But there are ways around that, she's thinking. Okay, like how she has blonde hair in the front and black and dark black hair in the back, which is cool. Got a duo hair style. Okay,
I'm super confused though between Scavenger and Jaina.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Yeah. And what's our main character's name again?
Ravage.
Ravager. Ravage.
Power
Such
Jaina.
a weenie. Such a weenie boy.
Yeah.
He is weenie.
I mean, it's written by a teen, and it shows.
Yeah, totally. So this is all just like vidimas sol haciendas. I love, like unos delibus un.
I tried to read that at first.
Me too.
So yeah, this is the part you tried to read.
I tried.
I don't like this. I can't read this one. It's Gothic New Roman font, and it's in Latin, and I.
O sandias medimus in pelipus, ginapus. Okay. Yet even as they speak, minions of the evil serpent lord commence their evil chant. Fuck yes. The blood of the virgin was dark and sweet. The master would dine well this moonlight night. Well, of course he would. As the final somber tones of the ancient Gregorian chant echoed through the forest, the leader of this unholy choir began to speak. The call would soon be answered. Brethren, children of darkness, our time draws near. Fulfillment of the prophecy is at hand. And this is just incredible. Our final act of appeasement and our time upon this earth is done. Yeah, fucking great.
So good.
Page.
And great art, man. I love this art. It's perfect for this shit.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Chris,
scary.
I hope you find this video like the other power creators do, so we can get you on here, put you over.
Yes.
Like scrape you out from under that bus that Jeff threw you under, and fucking put you on a pedestal, bud. All right. All right. Sorry, the stapling here is a little wonky doodle. Executioner, prepare your instruments of death. An expanding aura of pure evil reached out with 1,000 cold fingers as he spoke, planting the dark roots of fear in the hearts of his followers. The time is near. The chanting rose to a fever pitch as they sensed the time of rebirth was near. He turned toward the cross, waiting for the signal. Dominus, oprimor, Dominus. Yada, yada, yada. All the eyes looked up from the figure of the wizard. Awesome. From the figure of the wizard. To the pale, shining orb above. Okay, anytime you're panning from a wizard to an orb, you got my attention. The moon was full of its dark power, but still obscured. The deed could not be done until the clouds cleared. Holy shit, novelist. His eyes glowed with black glee as the moment of rebirth came upon them. The time is now. Kill her now. Now. That's cool. Is that like Ravage's eye or someone else's eye? That's pretty sweet.
No idea.
Couldn't tell
Ravage, and then obviously Ravage here to save the day. Ravage sprung from behind the cross. He had waited for the perfect time to strike. Thoom! As he leaped down from his hidden perch, a shot in the dark from yet another unwelcome visitor. This is great. Oh my
This is great.
This is so mental.
Oh my god. What's all this racket? Probably one of those KKK rallies. Damned cross burners. Get off my... That's what he's thinking. Off my land. I'll blow you all away. And you must love the shotgun perspective here is just like, 2 toilet paper rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why draw the perspective? You don't need to.
Nope.
Knocked to the ground by the force of the blast, he had luckily only been grazed. The echo of the shot could still be heard as he drew the blade. It must be done quickly. The gun had 2 barrels. And then
I mean, I will say this is the only narrative thing that I like about this comic is like jumping in to stop a satanic ritual and having to like stab a hillbilly who thinks you're trespassing on his lawn.
Yeah.
This is definitely the best scene that they wrote.
Totally.
It's amazing.
It's really good.
Oh, and it just hits keep coming here. Oh, little Danzigian boy here. Yep. Little misfit. His eyes gleamed with unholy fire as he saw his carefully laid plans inexplicably thwarted. Executioner, kill her quickly. She must die now before the moon passes its zenith. He felt time inexorably slipping away. The executioner nods in grim assent to his command. She sleeps, mercifully unaware. Scavenger looks on helplessly. She is too far. The eye of Ravage, see, it is the eye of Ravage. The eye of Ravage glowers in silent rage the moment distraction had delayed them too long. And this is fucking great. Now! The executioner blade traces a deadly arc. Very... I guess that works, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Why did it? I love that it explicitly says that he waited till the last minute to jump out for no reason.
Yeah.
And then it was too late because she dies. So.
For like dramatic purposes.
Yeah. What a dummy.
Driven by a murderous rage beyond his control, Ravage vents his frustration upon the executioner. The evil grin of the wizard was obscured by the first tiny drops of a warm red rain. Cool. With a single swift motion, the robed figure is slammed to the ground. The yellowed pinpoint eyes reflect his terror and despair. Okay. The trickle becomes a torrent as... man, this is exhausting. As the blood of the butchered girl darkens the earth beneath her. As Ravage deals the death blow. Crack! The grisly rain continues, a dark red curtain enveloping all within its ghastly shroud. That sounds like a Slayer lyric.
Yes, dude.
For sure does.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
A dark red curtain enveloping all with its ghastly shroud. Scotch! China!
Scotch! Enveloping me! All I see. Sticky piece of meatloaf.
Scotch! Enveloping me. All right. Yeah. Great. Love it. Oh, beautiful tracing. I love this. Beautiful...
I know. It's this one panel where he's like, I gotta show him. I know what I'm doing, dude.
Yeah, I know. right from the like homework assignment to the comic.
Right from the De Beers catalog that he traced it from.
Yeah. While most of the others were busy dying, killing, or transforming, Scavenger quickly put her priorities in order. Ravage, I've got the girl. Or what's left of her. Okay, so she has a decapitated body? I'll try a healing spell.
Yeah, you know, she's got a healing spell, bro. It could heal a jugular.
I thought that they said that this was not a D&D comic. How are you having healing
good
spells?
Call. Good fucking call, Ben. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
How dare you?
That's not how it works.
Who's got the healing spell?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'll try a healing spell. All was not yet lost. Better hurry up, and this is awesome. Just sawing this demon's head here. If you could see that, guys, at home. Just like... Chalk. This has got great sound effects, this comic. Chalk and
It does.
Yeah.
It's got really visceral artwork. Him, murdering these guys is really scary and...
It's amazing.
Freaky, dude. It's amazing.
The tone of the artwork that it captures. I don't think it was intended.
So special. No,
but it is on
Moody.
Point.
It's brilliant, man.
Yes. It couldn't be better.
Very atmospheric, very textural.
Yeah.
It has those. Yeah, it's really. Yeah, it is something.
Like that bottom middle panel there is fucking amazing. And I couldn't have done something that freaky, dude. That's amazing. That's really crazy. Something, man.
It's also done with like this, like. Quickness, it's not
he's cramming
over.
No. This is cramming, dude.
He's cramming. He's up
really
all
wild.
night. He's up all night. Got a 12-pack of Mountain Dew, and let's get her done. Fools! It isn't too late. Already, I feel the transformation. Wow, here's Gina. Beginning.
Speaking of China.
Yeah, China. His eye was already filled with the dark light. And then Scavenger's mystical sword glowed as she weaved her white magic. Her white magic. But then the gentle fabric was torn as a stray follower knocked the life-giving sword away. Okay, a little dense there, bud. And then this is the close-up.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yes, Raimi points out the limpy,
Really good
fruit roll-up body here. Her worry-filled eyes were transfixed.
God, that panel.
Yeah, who is this? This has got to be...
Every kiss begins with K.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. By his maniacal stare in halting liquid tones, he spoke.
Yeah.
What does that sound like?
Love that panel. Love that art, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that amazing panel. What does that sound like?
Keeps
What?
calling me on this right now.
Evie,
Yeah.
I miss you already. You left me at the Mall of America. Where did you go?
Oh my God. You look frightened, my child. Don't worry. Until he was rudely interrupted. It won't last. Scrunch. This must be with her France t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
As the body of the... What?
That tripped me up. Like, what the hell is she wearing a t-shirt that says France on it for?
I don't know.
For consistency, I was trying to read it the last time China was present in the comic. What the fuck does her shirt say? She's got a France sweater on, man.
Yeah, here's
Weird.
China. As the body of the follower fell, Scavenger's savior was slowly revealed. It was China! China! Yeah. Vagina virus. Okay. All right, sorry. Okay, here we go. All right. God, the stapling here is getting a little crisp here. Distracted by the sudden appearance of Gina, Ravage is caught unprepared. Your death will be slow and painful. That's awesome. Great.
Yes, dude.
Look at this, you guys. It took me a second to... You have to squint to figure out what we're looking at here. Hiss. His long forked tongue snaked out. Yeah, that's some fucking American movie. His long forked tongue snaked out. Which some people were not so easily intimidated. That is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, what does he do? It looks like he's sucking on his tongue in the middle panel.
Yeah.
And then he just like pulls on it or something.
Yeah. That is a little weird.
Oh,
he pulls it out, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
I Frenched the wizard and he died, dude.
Fool, you can't defeat me. As the girl dies, I grow stronger. Blah, 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 blah. The girl is alive. Shing. I love this. Is like crazy.
I love that he's always like shining.
Here's where
shine.
in the best possible way, where the power atrophy, the power decay, the power, whatever is setting in now. You lie. It can't be true. The Serpent Lord was, to say the least, disappointed in his most promising earthly minion. A vicious and wrathful demon, he nevertheless displayed a sense of ironic humor as he transformed the wizard in a pitiful parody of his original intentions. Jesus Christ, Jeff. A harmless... Look at this. It's like a mouse leaf.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a...
It's like a lizard.
We're morphing, dude.
Yeah, it's like a mouse / turd with pubic hair here. A harmless garter snake. Looks like you rolled snake eyes. Chalk. Shuck.
Oh, good.
Scotch, dude.
Yeah. Scotch. All right, now we're getting to the end here.
Scotch. That's our song right there. Oh, Scotch.
Scotch. Do you want to preamble your favorite page here? Because we're getting to the end here.
No, I want to... Don't peek, Ev.
All right, hold on. I got to get something.
Keep going.
I got to get something to cover this up here. Hold on.
Here. Power lingerie.
I just don't want you guys to read the epilogue.
Okay, yeah. Save it.
All right. At long last, the darkness is dispelled. The moon begins its arcing descent, and all has been made right again. Hey! Lisa, I mean Scavenger, saved the girl, but she's not moving. France t-shirt. That must have been part of the tracing, I'm guessing. Don't worry, using a spell totally drains her. A few days rest and she'll be back on her feet again. Well, aren't you going to thank me? That's a perfect expression for that. I saved Scavenger, and without me... I know. I guess we do owe you for that. Tracing.
God.
And Scavenger is, well, fond of you. I guess you can join us. If you stay out of the way, we'll see. That's how it ends.
Such an asshole.
I know. Yeah, total misogynistic comic. But anyway, before we get to the epilogue, how do we feel on this thing as a full piece?
I mean, I'll say it again. It's
you love?
Chris is the only thing holding this thing together. If this was like any other artist,
it's true.
This would have gone in the garbage. This is
if
like
this were a novel. This were a novel.
Yeah. If anything, the writing is detracts from this power comic. And
JEC said traced panel in the middle looks like it's the AHA video for Take On Me. It sure did. Yeah. Good call. Yeah, for sure.
Ben, what do you think?
I think that this is close to being a perfect power comic, even though it's not something that, like, I would reread Lance Stanton for entertainment value.
Right.
But this is very difficult to read. It's just hard to get through because of so many words, and they're not easy to, it's not just overly written. It's like each word is like an obstacle in your mind to get over. It's like doing mental like hurdles, like reading each sentence, it's not easy to read.
It's really, you gotta scotch through the mud to get through this one. I think honestly the best power comics have a lot of non sequitur panels where you just pull out one panel and it's this perfect piece of art you can frame on your wall and you're like, that's brilliant. This one is like at least 60% of it I could pull one panel off and like hang it on my wall and be like, this is an incredible piece of artwork.
Totally right.
Thank you all for the shout outs. My pleasure to read Jeff's amazing prose here. My pleasure. But obviously, if he scaled back on the prose and the narration, and it was just more of the moronic action and the satanic, the dime store Satan shit. Obviously it would be a little radder, but I think in the context of power comics, it's even more powered up that it has this heavy-handed. Back of social studies, angsty prose that makes it so convoluted and complicated and impossible for Chris to interpret. And Chris is trying to interpret it, and the struggle to interpret it, the frustration, if you will, I think is what really powers this thing up.
Yeah, you can really see these three kind of outcast friends who, like, the two of them look down on Chris. As an artist,
there's only two people.
Isn't it? There's not three. Oh, all right. Then it is. It's total American movie dynamic where it's like,
yes,
he thinks he's like the auteur, brilliant guy, and Chris is the silent Buddha holding this thing all together. It's brilliant. It's a great dynamic.
Yeah, totally.
It's amazing that actually, the writer is saying to the artist, you gotta level up a bit here.
I know.
And the art is actually way beyond the writing,
Well, wait, I'm confused though, because in the prologue he says it was the idea was the genesis of an amazing, brilliant.
He's talking about himself. He's talking about himself.
No, because he's not. Because then he talks about he is talking about the artist.
He's talking about Chris. Because if you go to the splash page, it says story and art.
Oh, okay, great.
Or like,
yes,
So he came up with the story, but the prose is written by Jeff.
Yeah.
So
that's really sweet.
Yeah.
I love that.
Wait, hold on. Chris has
Yeah, I
to
don't know
work
if
on
it's
proportionality and perspective and closing the gap in quality between the cover. Wait, where is that?
So it's in the first
like
graph.
Yeah, end of the first paragraph. I think he says like the idea was from a brilliant.
No, we wanted to. I can honestly
Scotch. Get it, Evan. Scotch. Find it.
I can't.
Maybe it's the first sentence of the second paragraph.
Oh yeah, here we go. In fact, it defies classification. It was originated and drawn by a creative genius.
Originated and drawn. Yeah.
So he says he's a creative genius, violence. And then he cuts him down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Yeah.
And he's a fucking creative genius. He really is.
And written by a novelist who never read a comic book. I got it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
We got it. But still, he's, still throwing Chris under the bus.
He is.
Here we go. You ready? I'm going to do a little bit of this. We're going to follow along here with this epilogue, guys. Here we go. In the beginning, I thought this is so good. This is so good.
Insane, dude.
This is the now the truth comes out.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I thought creating a comic book would be loads of fun. Well, I can safely say it has been everything but fun. It's not as easy as it seems. Yeah, no shit. And there are incalculable amounts of work and expense before the orders come in. We were climbing the walls, worrying about whether we would break even, and we barely did. How does he know if he's broken even? I guess. All right, whatever. All this tension and stress and worry has taken most of the fun out of this project. But take heart. This book is something I like to call experimental.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm trying to produce a book which is different in many respects from what you've seen in other books. For instance, experimenting with character design. I may not like the way one of my three main characters looks and possibly redesign him or her a little. Or retrace them. No, I'm just kidding. By the way, just to let you know, I'm not the greatest inker in the world. I'm still working on it. So to make up for it in the next issue, we're going to try something a little different. Check it out and see what I mean. Well, that about wraps it up for this, our first issue. I hope to hear from you, comments, criticisms, etc., and trust me on this one. Every one of our future issues will be at least 100% better in quality. That's impossible.
Wow.
Just look through it, especially the redesigned second issue. Oh, so there's some drama between these two. Redo it, Chris!
Yeah.
See the difference and judge for yourself. It'll be worth your time. Thanks. Chris Short, executive producer.
Yeah.
Executive producer of this comic. And then this is so good. This is what you're talking about, right, Gabe?
Oh yeah. The best.
Wow.
Yeah. Next issue.
I have a bunch of near mint G.I. Joes for sale.
Oh, do they have
if you guys want them, dude.
Which one's the silent one?
21.
21? Yes, $5. Amazing.
So, are we to think that the next issue is like photo based? Is it just photo montage?
Yeah,
that would be cool. That would be
serial killer ransom letter style.
Yeah. Are these people stupid? Why don't they just leave? They're dead before they know what's happening. Something completely different. Wow, they really... What would it have been? What would it have been?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's out there. Maybe if we ever find Chris or Jeff, they can, and then, something completely different. Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, guys,
incredible.
Power Comics Hall of Famer for sure.
Definitely.
Once
we actually finally get the Hall of Fame together, I think that should be like maybe during the holidays. We should start talking about the Hall of Fame, like end of the year Hall of Fame sort of
good
thing.
idea.
Yeah. Start the bracket there, yeah.
Yeah, and just start inducting the issues. Maybe we'll decide how many we'll put in the Hall of Fame per year. But yeah, man, Demon's Blood, fantastic. Thank you guys for choosing it. And I suppose we should do another poll. So should we get the poll out of the way, and then I'll tell you that then I have a surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the poll, bro.
All right, so there's been a lot of really good issues that have let me just switch to here. There's been a lot of Ben, center yourself here, please. Thank you. there's been a lot of awesome issues on the Instagram poll that we have not, obviously, that have lost the poll, but they're fucking great. We're going to recirculate those a little later on. But for right now, I'm going to pick 2 separate issues here that we should consider. So I have done just that. So again, plug in the Patreon, patreon.com/powercomics. Support the channel. Support us making these vids. And also, acquiring more Power Comics. And also you can download some issues that you're never going to fucking find. There's some of these shit you're just not going to find. So we've put them up there so you can read them and enjoy them, and the art can be appreciated once and for all. Okay, great. Now let's go to what I've picked for the poll. Okay. On a similar thread of Demon's Blood, I thought maybe we could continue the angst.
Ooh.
Continue the misanthropia, the suburban misanthropia, the goth twinge. And I thought we could continue and keep that train a-rolling with Dark Angel.
Wow, nice. Yummy.
Wow.
And Dark Angel from comic book L'Enfant Terrible. What's his name? Hart D. Fisher, the man behind the scandalous, controversial Jeffrey Dahmer comics.
Oh, right.
This one is a motivationless, absolutely mindless, killing serial killer story. It has 2 stories contained within it. The second is not as power. It's a little more cringe. But the first one is definitely power. And that would be really cool to look at. Second, one, I know, Ben, you're going to probably champion out of the 2. And one of the best power covers of all time. And that is the T-Bird Chronicles.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love it.
So these are very different. I love it.
Very, very different. It depends if you want to continue with the misanthropia or there's a lot of fun to be had with Dark Angel. T-Bird Chronicles is just classic 80s power. Really goofy, really silly actioner. And a stunning cover. Stunning cover.
Meltdown at Silvertown, dude.
Yeah, Meltdown at Silvertown. So, we're going to put up the poll shortly after we sign off. Maybe give it 5 minutes, and then after we sign off, catch us over at the Power Comics Instagram. Click on the story, and you can vote for which ish you want us to cover for the next live show. Which should we just call it as Tuesday? Should we just say Tuesday next week? I think Tuesday seems like
do
a
it.
good day.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m., whatever that winds up being, we will be here to cover one of these 2, and you can vote here in a few minutes on Instagram. All right, the surprise I have for this week is just a little taste, a little sampling of what me and Ben and Gabe are going to be recording tomorrow night. I received some amazing stuff. I can actually dig out a few more things too, but I got sent an amazing package from the creators of Mutandis. So one of the Mutandis fellows sent me. Now, wait, let me actually just grab the original ish here so I can hold on. Talk.
Wait, is this your scotch? Is Evan presenting a scotch right now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh God! All right. Oh my God.
Whoa! What's happening?
All right. Hold on.
Portfolio.
So y'all know Mutandis, which we covered a few weeks back, and the creators behind Mutandis. We were all convinced that there wasn't going to be another ish. There wasn't one out there, and man, they proved us wrong. So
no way.
What?
So what I have in my possession is issue number 2.
Whoa! What a cover!
What? Yes, dude.
That's
so
amazing.
I think what we'll do is we're gonna have 5 people on the show tomorrow, which will hopefully that works. But we're gonna record with the guys tomorrow, and we're gonna go through issue number 2. As kind of the style of the interview. And
brilliant.
And I have more. Do you want to see? Let me just. All right. Since you guys are all here and you're up late with us here, let me show you. Hold on.
Let's get it, dude. Oh. You guys, I'm just moist right now for this Mutandis, dude.
And so, a physical copy of issue number 3 of Mutandis, I wasn't able to get, but they did send me a stapled Xerox of number 3.
Whoa!
So we do
amazing.
So we have a stapled Xerox of number 3, which we'll also cover at some point on the show. So that's coming down, and then
wow, just because, dude.
The stapled Xerox is like makes it even more power comic.
I know.
It does.
I know.
It does.
It's nuts.
And just because the guys from Mutandis appreciated our video so much,
they
donated a piece of original art to the archives.
Oh my god!
This is from issue number 2. We have this drawing here.
Beautiful.
Oh my god!
We have an original piece, which is from Mutandis number 2, that has been donated to the Power Archive. So we got to shout out. These guys because I mean it's just amazing. I don't even know.
These guys are awesome. Yeah,
like
that's
super
amazing.
Generous. That's so brilliant. What an amazing thing for them to give.
Yeah, and this all came from Alex. I just want to get his last name. I know his name is Alex, but Alex Turbinsky. That's right, Alex Turbinsky,
right.
Who is the pencils for Mutandis. Sent me this here, and we're going to be having Alex and the writer, sorry, my memory is bad here, Dave Worster and Alex Turbinsky will be on the show tomorrow, which we will record. And these guys, they really hooked us up. I mean,
they really did. My God.
Unbelievable, right?
Incredible.
That's incredible. I'm so excited. I can't believe what I'm looking at right now.
So quite a surprise, Gabe. This is one of these is for you, obviously.
Oh, my man.
And so yeah, and then of course we'll talk to the guys, and you know we'll I think they might have some issues available too. So if you guys want to get some, we'll have some information on how you can get your hands on some Mutandis issues once we post the video that we're recording tomorrow. So if you want to get some of your own, pay attention to how that can happen. I don't think there's a lot left, so you'll have to be quick on that finger there. Maybe sign up for the Patreon. Maybe we'll get the patrons the opportunity.
Hey, that's the move, I think.
So I
think so too.
That kind of makes the move. So
get quick on the finger, as Evan says.
Quick on the finger, okay, guys. Pew, 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 pew. And so yeah, that's it. That's fucking it.
That's not just it, dude. That's huge.
That is huge.
That's it.
Brilliant.
So
that's it, dude.
And the surprises are not over because Gabe and Ben, if you're up for it, we got to record this other special little video.
Good. Yeah. I'm riding high right now, man.
All right. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the Power Comics Book Club. And I don't know, another great one in the can. Another awesome one in the can. And
what a great dish.
Next week it'll be T-Bird Chronicles or Dark Angel. So that'll be fun.
Either of which are incredible, and again, you're so right. The other issues that didn't make it to in the last few rounds are also equally as good, and they will come up again. I can't wait.
Yeah, I know. Like Photon Effect, you guys got to see, and you know, obviously Delta Squadron, you guys got to see. So, and then of course our homeboy PM Home Video is gonna send us a whole new batch of shit we've never seen before.
That's incredible. That's so cool.
We got a lot of stuff coming. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here, same time, same channel. And that's about it, guys. Scut you out of here. Scut you later.
Yeah.
Scut you later.
See you guys. Thanks so much.
I promise to wear pants for the next one. Bye.